had an amazing time. It's literally been a journey, starting off shy and like quite introvert, and then like coming out my shell and turned into a beautiful little butterfly. It's gone so fast, hasn't it? Like the first day was a spa, second day was a jacuzzi. It's like, where'd you go from there? But got something going on, don't
Yeah, yeah, make me look. That's your fault, isn't it?
Second day jacuzzi.
Second day. Where's our third one going to be?
The fact that our dates have been so unique and quite forward originally means that we're going to have to fly to the moon.
Welcome to my next video. Today, I'm actually going to do my first ever story time. Now, the reason why I'm doing my first ever story time is because I've been seeing that Celebs Go Dating is actually back on TV, and the finale is maybe Sunday, Monday, so I thought it was quite fitting that if I do a video ASAP about my experience on Celebs Go Dating, that I can share it, to be honest, and then I can get back to some of the topical stuff next week and the week after. Yeah, by the way, excuse the hair, my hair's down today, I ain't got a trim, so as you can see, I'm trying to cover all hair, all dead trim pieces with my headband and hair down and shit. So yeah, before I start the video, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up at the end if you like it, or give it a thumbs up now if you are a loyal follower. And yeah, I appreciate that so much, so thank you, and let's get the story. Let's begin. Once upon a time.
Early in the morning,
So, first and foremost, I'm just going to tell the story in like a linear process, in a linear way. Hopefully I can condense it into like at least under 20 minutes, because I know people's attention spans are very, very short. So, once upon a time, I was part of a modelling agency called BAME, and they actually, the company, the TV company, contacted the modelling agency. So I didn't apply. I didn't know what Celebs Go Dating was. I never heard of it at the time. So for me being me, I like to say yes to things. I like to take chances, take leaps of faith. So I said, you know what? Why not? You know, the position in the show got offered to me, so I said, let's do it. You know, why not? Like, it's a life experience. I can look back in 20 years, 5 years, 1 year, and say I was on TV. You feel me? So I had to send a video, which if you've seen my appearance on Celebs Go Dating, you'll know the video I'm talking about. But the thing is, with me being me, yeah, I'm actually not an arrogant person at all. People make assumptions about me. People are seeing certain things, maybe the way I act, whatever. But listen, like no one's 100% cocky or 100% arrogant. The video I had to send was so they could see what I'm about, and I didn't realize they were then gonna put that video on the TV program. In hindsight's 2020, I didn't realize. So obviously in this video, I've got my phone, I'm like, yeah, cool, yeah, listen, my name's Cameron. Like, how much do I rate myself out of 10? Oh, cool, like 12 out of 10. You know, I'm just saying what they want to hear. You know, I'm just doing I'm playing the game, I'm playing by the rules, and I'm saying what they want to hear just to get the opportunity, you feel me? Obviously, I don't think I'm 12 out of 10. I think I'm like 13 out of 10, but I'm joking. So they asked me to send this video, they asked me to answer a couple questions, and then long short, I had like a Skype type interview. They're asking me more questions like, when was your last relationship? Why did it end? Or are you looking for love? What's your type? Do you like someone who's shy or confident? And I'm like, yeah, I like someone who's confident. They ended up putting me with someone who's shy, but whatever, it is what it is. So anyway, long short, I'm on the train now, okay? These times I didn't know who I was gonna be with. So I'm doing my research. Oh, who's on Celebs Go Dating this year? Talia Storm, Jade Jones, a couple other people. And I'm like, cool, like, so these times I was preying them, and I was like, you know what? I feel like on paper the fittest is Talia. In hindsight, I'm so glad I didn't get Talia at all, and I'll get to that later. Not to mention, like, the person I did get was the best by far. She was the prettiest. She's actually the one with she's got a real talent. But anyway, so I'm on the train now. I'm like, yo, who am I gonna be with? Actually, let me rewind 2 seconds here. And so like a day before, they were like, okay, make sure you bring this type of clothes, X, Y, Z, and trunks. So I go, Trunks? Trunks where? Trunks why? Trunks who? Like, what, am I meant to be getting naked? Like, or what, topless or whatever? So they were like, yeah, there's a scene, like you and this celebrity are gonna be massaging each other in a spa. So you're gonna be like half naked basically. And I'm like, oh, okay, half naked on TV, and I ain't even hench yet. Like I'm not ripped, so I was still in bulk mode these times. So I was like, okay. So I was a bit nervous, innit? So I get to the spa, there's bare cameras here. I'm filming little shots like the entrance shot and this shot and that shot. I haven't eaten in like a day because I'm trying to be deflated, I'm trying to be flat, so I look good on TV. These times I still didn't know yet who the celebrity was. They were keeping it a secret. We were meant to meet at that moment, like at the moment that we meet basically. So they told me just before it was gonna be Jade Jones, and I was like, okay, cool, like I've got a lot of questions I want to ask her. She's a double Olympic champion in 2 Olympics. Like, I'm gold medalist, so I'm thinking that I'm interested in that. So when they tell us, okay, put your robe on now, like you're gonna meet this, that, I run to the toilet here, and I do about 100 press-ups. I'm literally like pressing up there, like literally just trying to get a pump on so that I don't look like too bulky or whatever. Like, so I do these press-ups. I meet Jay Jones here, who, just to reiterate, Jay Jones is a double Olympic gold champion, and her personality, she's a lot more introverted, she's a lot more shy. She's not like a reality TV celebrity, she's actually like a genuine, like a sports athlete. So she's not used to all these cameras, and obviously I'm not really used to these cameras. Obviously I was a model at times, so I'm kind of used to like photo shoots and adverts and shit, but she wasn't used to it, and I still wasn't used to it. So like, it wasn't awkward, but it was kind of like how you doing, like you alright, like what's going on? And then we basically started to massage each other with this green kind of seaweed mush, and it was nuts. Like, it was a mad experience. But what's annoying is that me and Jade were really getting to know each other, like not on a level, but like I was asking her questions like, have you met Usain Bolt? What's it like to win? But obviously, when it's a reality TV show, they ain't gonna show that. They don't want to show that. They don't want to show you actually talking. They want to show the interesting bits, the entertaining bits. It's reality TV, yeah. That's what it is about. So I then massage her first, ladies first and that. So I'm massaging, rubbing pun legs, rubbing pun shoulders, basically touching pun breast. Like, it was all a funny experience. Like, I'm literally like rubbing her, like asking her questions. She then massaged me, which is nice. And then we went our separate ways for a bit. But obviously, because it's reality TV, it's kind of stop-start. Like, even when we're getting involved in genuine conversation, the director might pause it and be like, oh, would you mind like saying that again, but like looking this way? Or would you mind asking Jade about her other dates and things like that? So it's never fake. It's not fake, but it's like they control the narrative. It's shaped. You feel me? So what you say and the content that you say as a person is yours, but they control they shape what you want to talk about, basically. So it's a bit annoying, really, that none of that got shown. But anyway, we went our separate ways for a bit. I finally had some food and drink, and I could let my gut hang out a little bit. What happened was we were about to shoot a scene where we have a drink by the fireplace. So the fireplace is there, she sat there. I come from upstairs now. So I'm coming down these stairs here with champagne in my hand. She's sitting down there by the fireplace, it's all cute, we get to talking. So I come downstairs now, I pop the champagne. I never popped champagne before, so it's the first time I ever done it. I'm struggling and twisting and embarrassing, there's cameras there, and finally it pops. And then like, we were kind of like being competitive, so we were like, come, let's finish, who can finish the champagne first? Like, let's race it off. So we race it off here. Because I was a little bit tipsy, I can't even lie, I was a little bit tipsy, it went straight to my head. She basically asked me about my modelling career, modelling stuff. So she was like, oh, so you're a model, like, have you done any runways and shit? And I was like, nah, that's not really the type of modelling. She was like, she goes, can you give me be a model? Can you give me a show? Can you do me a runway? So I'm thinking, my heart has just dropped out of my ass. Like, yeah, I can be confident. Yeah, I might even be borderline cocky sometimes, yeah, but I'm still nervous, you feel me? So like, I'm like, oh shit. There's cameras around me. She's asked me to do like a little runway. I'm a little bit tipsy. I can't say no. Like, I can't say no. Like, there's cameras on me. Like, so I was like, okay, fine. So I get up, and obviously this is the scene that, if you've seen it, it's the scene that everyone's probably seen already. Like, and I'm walking with my pillow, like doing some Zoolander thing. Like, I'm walking, little pose and that, dash the pillow, and you know, it was all like, I was waved, it was all like cringy stuff, but like it's stuff that you kind of have to do on the spot, because you know it's entertaining, so you kind of have to do what you got to do for the TV show, essentially. So that happened. I do this little cringy walkway thing, and you know, I laugh it off, and obviously when I watched it back I was like, ugh, but you know, it is what it is. You know, the editors, they edit it the way they want to edit it. You know, we were having real big conversations, we were getting to know each other. Obviously it's a very unusual circumstance to be in. It's difficult to get to know someone like that when you got cameras around you and shit. But yeah, so I do that, and then these times I'm sitting here thinking, like, I wonder how her other dates have been, and I'm thinking, we're getting on so well. Like, have her other dates been as good as this? But obviously, I didn't realise that there was a finale that you can go to. So we pause a sec, I'm chilling there, I get my phone out, text in the group chat, like, yo, this is nuts, like, finna be on TV. She comes back here, she had a talk with the director, cameras are rolling again. So she goes, okay, so you know I've been on other dates and stuff, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, how do you think this has been? I think, to be honest, light work, I think that it's been good. Like, we've had a good time, gotten to know each other, it's been really nice. And she's like, you know, I've got to take someone to Cape Verde for the finale and that. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm thinking this is some sort of script. I didn't realise that she was actually gonna ask me. So she goes, would you like to go Cape Verde with me? So I look around and I'm like, is this still part of the script? So I kind of, the way I reacted, I was like, oh my God, yes. Like, it was so like extra. It was so like, oh yes, oh my God, thank you. Like, I didn't really know how to react because I'm thinking, is it real, is it not? I'm actually going Cape Verde, like this and that. Either way, it was funny. Like, she asked me to go Cape Verde for the final. So just to provide some context, in Celebs Go Dating, in my series, it was the first time they took the finale abroad. So they go on loads of dates, and the person that they like the most, they take to the finale. So that's what that was. And I was her last date. So obviously they were saving the best for last and then they filmed me. So she asked me to go Cape Verde with her. So I was like, amazing, of course, like I'll come Cape Verde with you. Cape Verde rolls around now. I'm in the airport, I'm mingling with all the other datees, big up Sarah, Celine, all of them. These are all people that the celebrities have taken on holiday with them. So then the celebs come through, the big GC, obviously Jade came through, Mike was there as well, rest in peace, and like literally all of them there. We go to Cape Verde. And the first kind of day that we were there, we had it was kind of like a chill out. And the next day we had a pool party. I say pool party because even though it was a pool party, it wasn't like a lot of it was kind of sitting around chatting to the celebs, talking, getting to know them. The cameras are rolling, and then they would make it look like it was more of a fun pool party in the editing. So like they would have us doing a few party scenes and make it look like it was live, when really we were just chilling there. But you know, that's reality TV, I ain't gonna slate it, that's just what it's about. So we're chilling there, we're getting to know them. Obviously, I ain't gonna go through the story drama. There's a bit of story drama with that guy from Made in Chelsea, Sam Thompson. So there's a bit of drama here because he brought 2 girls and we're meant to react to that, and then it's filming and shit. Like, it was alright, like it was a good experience, but like I think the evening was a lot more fun because we had like a night party, so like we were getting waved, and like we went to the celeb's house and we had like pizza and shit. They're still filming. I don't know what it is, the obsession with the directors and asking me to do topless scenes here. I'm not comfortable doing it. Like I wasn't comfortable doing it, but the director comes up to me, she goes, yo, I've got a scene for you and Jade, like I want you to get your trunks back on, jump in the jacuzzi. So I'm like, cool, like, all right then, I'll jump in the jacuzzi. Jade joins me in the jacuzzi, we're chatting, we're talking. Yeah, so that evening we kind of got drunk with a few of them, we were partying, XYZ, yeah. I'll skip the other stuff. I went on a date with Jade the next day, volleyball things, it was fun, jokes experience. Maybe I think I can find that clip, I'll put that in there.
Who goes in the scene?
First on
Then the finale rolls around, yeah. So the finale was like this big firework extravaganza, booze, unlimited booze. We're meant to be dressed to the nines. So we did that. We had been drinking all day. Oh my days! I've missed the key bit. Wow, I missed the key bit. So basically, okay. I was drunk this whole day, yeah. This whole day of the finale. Now, the storyline of the show, yeah, is that Sam Thompson brought 2 girls, Tammy and a girl called Amelia, yeah. I had got wind who Sam was gonna pick for the finale. I was very drunk all day from start to finish. He was gonna pick Amelia, right? Tammy, I had grown fond of Tammy. Me and Tammy became friends, so I went to tell Tammy. I was waved, I shouldn't have done it, but I went to tell Tammy like, yo, Sam's picking the other girl, like. But obviously, a lot of the cast members were around Tammy. So like, I'm trying to mime it to her, like, he picked Amelia. One of the staffing people, one of the casting people, sorry, was like, Cam, no, like, you can't do that, you can't do that, you basically will f the whole narrative, like, it's meant to be a surprise, we want to get it on TV, XYZ. So I'm like, oh shit, I didn't mean to, I'm just thinking beyond the TV program, I'm thinking like personal, like she actually is sad, like, The finale comes around and the big boss director comes up to me. She's a really nice woman actually, I can't remember her name, but she's like, Cam, let's talk. And she was like, Cam, it turned out it's gonna be all right. Like Tammy's gonna own it, she's gonna like pie him off and be strong and XYZ, it's gonna be good TV. But obviously you can't do that because we need to get on TV. And I was like, yo, like, I'm sorry, like, I didn't even mean to. Obviously I was just trying to be a good guy, like telling her, like, cause she was actually genuinely hurt. But obviously I was waved and I didn't realize and I nearly up the whole base. But it was so jokes. Anyway, the finale comes around, big firework extravaganza. We're all branched off in our couples. And earlier in the trip here, I was basically catching wind that Talia, who basically didn't have a date because she pied off her guy, she was trying to get into the ear of Jade. Now, because I was being quite friendly out there and I was getting on with everyone out there, Jade didn't know where my head was at. I don't think she realized, like, she couldn't read me. Like, I get told this by girls a lot, they couldn't read me because am I interested or am I just being friendly type thing. And more time, I am just being friendly. I am a flirty person, I don't actually mean it like that. Anyway, because Jade was kind of like uncertain about where my head was at and things like that, I think Talia was kind of saying shit into her ear. Like, I caught wind that she said to Jade, you know what we should do? Like, we should go as a couple. Like, we should long off our dates. It'd be good TV. I think that's what she said. I don't know. I don't want to put words in her mouth. So I pulled Jade to the side off camera. Like, listen, what am I hearing? Like, what am I hearing about this, that? Like, that's kind of muggy. Like, don't do that, basically. And you know, like, obviously, I'm not used to this situation. I can't just get to like someone like this. There's cameras around. Like, if it was gonna be something serious, then it would be. But it's an unorthodox circumstance. You feel me? You know, let's just roll with the punches and see, you know, have a good time. So obviously the finale comes, I'm with Jade, we're all branched off in our couples now. The big GC brought a couple boys as well, so she had to choose. So when GC came, so like we're all in our couples drinking, boozing, I'm literally plastered drunk now, yeah. And you know, we're all coming in our couples, Gemma comes in, we're all cheering, hey, GC. Talia comes in now, she comes in on her own. And I forgot we're mic'd up. And I'm like, I think I said, she's a bitch or something like that. And I remember sweating thinking, they've definitely heard that, but will it be on the TV program? Please no, because I don't even want to be come across like cussing this girl who I don't even know. And to be honest, she's not a bad person at all. She's a nice girl. I think she was just quite immature, she was quite young. I think she was 19 at the time. So I was sweating about that, but it was wicked. Like the fireworks went off, there's drinks, we all kissed our celebs, we all kissed our partners, and it's all romantic and it's cute. And it was a good experience, like I won't lie, it was a fun experience. I can look back and think, listen, I was on TV, I can say to my kids I was on TV. It's fun, like it's all fun experience, you feel me? The plane journey home was even funnier. Like I basically sat next to Gemma Collins and her date. So I was at the front of the plane and like Gemma wanted more legroom, so she went to the front of the plane with her date. So I spent like a 7-hour flight just creasing with Gemma, talking to her about life, talking to her about her age and that. And they weren't together at the time, but she was saying that, you know, she loved him and that, and it's really nice to see them together. You know, we followed each other on Instagram, like we all had a little bond, it was cute. She actually unfollowed me on Instagram like a week ago, but I let that slide, and it's nothing personal, you keep it moving, like. Bitch. But, no, I'm joking. Yeah, like we were cracking up, we were mugging off like her date behind his, like he wasn't looking and we were mugging him off because he was literally bending over backwards for her. Like he would tell the steward, yo, Gemma wants more drink, or it's too hot, can you put the air conditioner on, or can we get some food, GC wants food, and me and Gemma were like looking like, it was just funny, man. It was good jokes, like it was good times. And then we came back, like, I need to find the voice note that Gemma Collins sent this group chat that we were in. It was so funny. She's like, Cameron, you're pure jokes, or something. Oh, it was funny times, man, it was funny times.
Cameron, mate, you are pure jokes. All come to Essex, I'll take you all to the Sugar Hut. No, seriously, Lawrence is too old for me. So, no, literally, yeah, very funny, Cameron.
Listen, I missed out so much, but I wanted to condense it into a time frame that would work for people. So much love if you got through that. If you like the story time, I've got plenty more stories. My life's been a flipping roller coaster. I've got a lot of story times from, well, anything you can imagine, trust me. So yeah, if you liked it, thumbs up, subscribe, please engage. If you've got any questions, shout the kid, and yeah, boom.